about
Yeah.
like strategy, like
Branching strategies.
yes, branching strategy and how we help and what are the steps we have to take and how we can follow the strict rules. And means like if I can explain like while you means like while you clone and while you pull, push or commit, what are the things you have to take care and how you can proceed with the like branching strategy and what is your branching strategy. That's what we have mostly discussed about in the last class.
Okay.
And the branching strategy should be like always should be we have to close the ticket until it should go on the main. So we cannot commit directly any code from the local to main. So we have to follow some very strict rules. So which our organizations are following.
Yeah. Good. Any others? Any other one? Any?
Yeah, always clone the code via SSH instead of HTTPS. So always recommendable.
Yeah. SSH and SCM. Yeah. Sorry. HTTPS, like do this. SSH.
Always you should work on feature branch instead of touching the main or
Yeah.
the development.
Certain feature branch. How to create a feature branch? You can check out from main or development. How to create a branch? Some interview question only. How to create a branch. Is the command git checkout FNB branch. This is the command. So in VS Code, you don't need normal, just simple. In VS Code, you don't need that thing and all. Just in VS Code, you can like this. You can create. It will ask you the branch name. That's it. Enter. Automatically, it will check out to the branch also. Here, this is the command. How to switch from one branch to one branch? These are the basics you should know. How to switch from the git checkout branch name. Remove -b. -b will create a new branch. If you remove -b, you can switch from existing branches, one branch to another branch easily. That branch should be already existed. There is a repo already exist. You know the important of the .git folder. .git folder is the one where it will track all your what branch you are in, how many commits are there. That is like local database, you can think it. So when you do a git push, from your local to all those commits will be from .git folder to they'll go to SCM directly. So the .git is the important folder. We shouldn't touch that folder as I was saying. If you delete it, Git doesn't know where to push also. So the git remote add some kind of commands are there, right? Adding the remote URL to local. So that information will be there in the .git folder. So Git lifecycle. Git lifecycle. Anyway. Git lifecycle flow.
Yeah, git init. So if it is a fresh, we have to go with
okay.
git init.
Okay.
Yeah, git add, git commit and git push.
Yeah, those are commands. Okay, those are the commands.
Okay.
But yeah, whatever you said, but we expect is local. First, we will have the workspace. Then is the stage area. Then is the local repo. From here to it will go to the remote repo. This is the. So this is called lifecycle flow. So workspace, you can create a local workspace with git init command or git clone. So in the workspace, we should have a .git folder. Then when you create a new files and all in that repo, the Git will knows it. There are some new files are coming, but Git doesn't track those files. You know it, you have created it, the files, but Git doesn't know whether those new files has been added, commit has been added or not. It doesn't know to compare. To generate a temporary commits, we run a command called git add internally. When you do git add, those commits will be kept in the staging area, internally stage area. Then these commits you cannot send directly to remote. Then you need to do git commit. When you do git commit, that whatever the intermediate commits, all those will be get moved to here. You can remove commits from here to here. You can delete also. There the git rm commands are there. You can git reset kind of commands. You can remove from here to here. You can do that and all. You can remove from local repo. You can remove from stage area also something. So Git is very flexible. That's what I mean. Okay. This is the flow you have to say that when you create a file, it will be first in the local workspace. That time Git doesn't know that. Git is not being generated for them, the commit IDs and all. To generate those commits and all, we need to do git add, but Git doesn't generate those commits permanently when you do git add. So then we need to do git commit. From that time, git add plus git commit. From that time, Git will track those files. In the workspace, Git doesn't track those files. You know the files that in the workspace, you know the files have been created it, but Git doesn't. To know the Git, we need to do git add plus git commits. From that time onwards, Git will track those files, whether changes happened or not, delete happened or not, these things. Okay, this is the flow. Yes, git init is for new repo. That is to create a local empty repo. Git init to create a local repo. Git add, git commit. But how do I know from my local repo to remote repo to I need to send which repo? This is a local repo. Okay. In the local, you will run these commands. How my local repos knows where is my remote repo?
With the ticket ID.
This is the URL you will have, right? This URL.
Okay.
From
It will show
here,
main or what is the branch you have. You can check the
Yeah.
branch.
okay, let's say git init or git. Okay, git init ID. Okay.
Yeah, when you do git init or git init, it automatically will come that folder.
Folder will become, but to which remote repo I need to push? How my local repo knows it? There is a command we did, if you remember, that's a git remote add origin. This is the URL.
Yeah.
Without this URL, your Git doesn't know, your local folder doesn't know where to send. Like you do SSH of an IE something, right? EC2 mission 2. So you are connected to that EC2 mission. Same way, this URL will go inside that .git folder. It will configure in a file called config. So that's where. Without this, your local commits will not go to this repo. This is a mandatory. If it is a new repo, if you do this, git to clone, this will come automatically. Because why? This is the folder will come. In this folder, automatically this will get added because you are running a git to clone means existing project. You will no need to add this again and this no need to add it. If you try to add it, will say that already exists. Something kind of error you will get it. This you can ignore that git init command. So if I want to create new branch and all, I'll be creating like this next time onwards, new branch. But you should know what is your source branch already. Why do we need to use SCM? What is the benefit you will get it?
It's the repository. You just store the code and audit and share.
Like, why do we need to use it?
For accessibility of all the developers and testers, like
Yeah.
the repository.
Yeah, anyone can access the repo,
Yeah.
share, and then in software delivery model, right? So some kind of good strategy, one of the strategies like good to have the SCM. So that makes our regular days is like who did changes, when did they pushed it, and then branching like in a repo again you have, right? So when I say SCM, In SCM, you have a repo. In a repo, you have branches. So we are saying that very important branches are two branches, main and develop. It's up to the people. Currently in my organization, we go last company also we used to go like this model. These two will be very important. We don't touch this directly. We kept a rules, protection rules. They cannot push to these branches directly. Always they have to push to feature branch, and feature branch to they have to raise an MRR or a PR to develop. This main you can deploy. I see Lokesh, you sent an image, right? So main not only for production, you can deploy main on any environment. So main is a stable code where you can deploy. Develop also you can deploy anywhere else. So usually what we do, so we to keep very clean with working code, we keep these two. So among them, this is a very sensitive one. We like we will not directly, as I said, right? Don't touch this like, regularly. This guy. So always, specific interval. We like there will be some kind of time will be there. Let's say, for example, we wanted to deploy. This is the very important. Keep it. I mean to say, this is the environment. We will have a called a sprint release. Let's say Facebook or like Facebook, right? For example, Facebook page also. So these people, right? Let's say sprint 1, sprint 2, for example. You think it sprint is for here we will get a work, everyone will get a work here. We'll get a work here, everyone. Here, what will happen? All our team, we all will join planning call. This is called planning call. We will discuss in this call. Let's say sprint is for like how many days we need to work next, for how many days in the sense to release one feature, to fix some bugs specific, to bring some applications and all, whether it is new feature or something. Let's say for example, you need to create a VPC. We don't allow you to create in your own time. We will have a one meeting, sprint meeting here. Let's say for example, sprint 1, sprint 2, 3, 4, like for a year, it depends upon, let's say, if your sprint is 1 month, 12 sprints will be there, something like that. Some people will have a month, some people will have a 2 months based upon the company. So if it is a sprint is 1 week, how many sprints will come?
4.
Monthly 4.
Yeah, yearly, for example.
Yearly
56.
50, yeah, 54.
But you can exclude them, right? Weekends and all, for example, sprint 1, sprint 2, sprint 3, something. Yeah. Number of weeks equal to 56 or something. Yeah, that is correct. So now with this, right? So it depends upon the company. Some companies will have a 1 month this thing. You should know that if you are working, you will know this sprint and all. What will happen in this sprint call? We will decide uh, 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 what is the next, let's say 1 month. You think it is sprint is a 1 month.
Sorry to interrupt here.
Yeah.
As my understanding, most of the companies moving to trunk based. So can you please help me? What is the difference between trunk based and branch based? And even which my organization, my previous organization where I worked, even they're doing a trunk based. So there is that's what they call it as continuous integration. So if I'm wrong, please correct me. So please explain me what is the difference between the both.
I mean, trunk in the sense it's in a branching, right? Somewhere you will be cutting a branch that is called somewhere I can say. Let's say for example in main, right? From main, they used to create one more tag from the main.
Okay.
Branch, right?
No, as my understanding, what they're doing is every day they're deploying the code, the
Yeah.
main,
Yeah.
and they directly to going to deployment every day. That is the
Yeah.
process.
Yeah.
Only they keeping the button for the production. Remaining other places automatically every day the code will go.
Yeah.
Here the only problem is backlog is code review. That
Yeah.
is backlogging. Apart from that, I think this is the smooth one, and this is the time saving one. That's what I heard. And
Yeah. So like what I know, right? Like when you say trunk, right? Usually it's the same. It's same thing. Like so, whatever the code you brought it right. Like so, main has to go to the production. That I can say that
right. Yeah, there is no other branches for this.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
have
yeah,
only
yeah.
one branch.
Yeah. That I can say something. Yeah. So trunk, even I forget the exactly keyword, but what I know, what my historical thought was,
Mhm.
main has to go for production. That I know it, but let me check it.
Okay,
Location.
okay, no problem. Yeah, no, because now everybody is moving towards a trunk base because there is no means like isolation period. 2 days, 3 days, code reviews, or nothing they're following. They're doing everyday integration.
Yeah.
Means yeah, the future is whatever the creating the future is everywhere, every day available, and everyone can check every day. So that's what the
Yeah.
idea. So
Yeah.
so most of the companies are moving towards trunk based.
Yeah. We will
That
see.
is called, even they say, continuous integration.
Yeah. I'll bring it that. I'll
Fine.
put the
No,
point.
I'm just, yeah. I'm just
You will,
saying that is
you will
a,
get to connected it. You will get to connected it. I'm
fine.
looking
Thanks.
for that. Yeah,
Thanks.
sure.
Yeah.
So let's say you have a sprint planning month. Let's say in this month, first week, everyone we will get come to into a sprint call. We will get a tickets, everyone. For example, if it is a new project and all depends upon. Let's say if it is a new project, you need to, for your right, what is your job? You need to create infrastructure tickets. You should take 1 month sufficient tickets only. You don't take more tickets. So you have to plan it. Let's say, for example, VPC. If you take one week or 2 weeks, you have to put it that one week, 2 weeks tickets, like something. For this VPC creation, it may take 2 weeks. I'll create a one ticket for this. I'll add a points there, like something. So 2 weeks I need something. And after 2 weeks, again, I need to put one more ticket. Let's say, for example, I want to validate that what is the after creation VPC complex one NACL rules. I need 1 week for that again. You can take, you have to, don't think like whatever the given. You can say them, I need a 1 week time. Sometimes they may ask you, hey, why do I need a 1 week? You need to put that judgment for that. You can tell that I need something. And if the other people knows it very strict, guys, they'll give you the timelines also. It's up to that. Next, Bastion creation, for example, maybe 1 week. So you got a here, right? Something now. Here you got a this thing. For you, right? You got a ticket now. For next 1 month, what is the work? Same way, developers also will get tickets here. Where is the decision is happening in the sprint planning call? Now you got it. After sprint planning call, everyone will get a tickets. You got a one ticket. You got 3 tickets for 1 month. Next 1 month work. You got a 3 tickets now. So next month, so it's planned work or unplanned work here. This one.
Planned
Planned
work.
work.
Planned.
Planned one, right? That's our job is to, let's say, if it is new project, already existing project, what will happen in between? There will be some URL will be down, something is not working. That is planned work or unplanned work, whatever the work.
Unplanned.
Unplanned.
So if you get your unplanned work, all of suddenly, if it takes like 2 to 3 days, 4 days, 1 week, what will happen your planned work? It will get disturbed, right?
Yeah.
So your ticket, you cannot close, right? Something. So you need to put that comments in the ticket saying that I have been working or something, or you need to every day, right? After this call, right? Sprint planning call will be for 1 month. Other than that, every day we will be meeting in this stand-up call. Stand-up. Every day you will have it. Sometime all our teams will come, we will ask them like something. We will be saying it, what I did yesterday, what I'm going to today. Is there any blockers for me? In the previous old model of these, if I go like maybe like before 8 years or like 7 years before, right? This process was not there. Why do they made like these processes to make delivery of the software without blockages and all? Let's say, for example, if you have not created this environment, who will get blocked? If you don't create,
User.
if you don't create this environment in your team, who will get blocked?
Developer will block.
Developer will block, right? So developer, let's say, for example, after this time also you have not created it. So you are making other people time, right? Like they also
Yes.
put the effort. So that's why they'll ask you. The developer will come into this call, they'll tell it that setup is not ready. I am unable to test my environment, everything. I'm testing in local, but I want to test in the one of the dev environment somewhere. I have blocked. In his ticket, right? He will put a reason called blocked. So that's where all fingers will come to you. So you got it right now. So there is a sprint planning call, stand up call. Stand up will be every day. Every day. Here we will get to know what is happening for you, something like that. Cool. So you know, right? Sprint is what is stand-up is.
Yes.
Uh, Sometimes, right? Very good companies, what they do? Quarter planning itself. We'll do quarter planning. Next 3 months, what is your day will get involved every day? What is your month will get involved? Here itself, we will decide every quarter. So next 3 months, what you are going to work also, we will plan it before itself. Quarter. Sometimes what will happen, because of the in between, if high priority tasks comes, if any other teams and all comes, these tickets will get spillover. Spillover in the sense you are not able to complete it. You can carry ticket from one sprint to another sprint also you can carry. That is called spillover. That can be possible, but you need to put that justification. Any thoughts you want to ask on it? Planning, and then the stand up something. Cool, no? So you got the tickets. You are working on the planned tickets now. So what will happen? Whatever the work you are doing it, whatever the work in the sense, you will be doing some coding, something, right? Infra coding, when I say infra coding, or developer doing the application code right now. So whatever the code you are doing it will be in which branch now? Currently, when you started development,
Feature branch.
feature branch. Now that feature branch, you will have some environments, like we will have some different environments: dev, VPC, stage environment, pre-prod, production. Like we will have a different EKS clusters and all. For example, first you will deploy here dev VPC something. You can deploy from your feature branch also, or what you can do, feature branch will test everything. If it is working, I can move this code into where? Develop main. When this sprint will end with this model? When this sprint will end?
Whenever the timeline, week.
Here, let's say month.
Yeah, 1 week, 1 month. Yeah.
By when you have to merge this code?
To main before 1 month.
Let's say like you started a first date of the month.
If whatever it is ready, I have to
Let's
merge.
say first day of the month. Okay, you started the first day. By when you need to merge it? Like you got these tickets by when? That's where when you say trunk based, na, maybe like every day, maybe. Let's say we are going with the sprint based, for example, every branch like something.
Every week, then we have to merge.
Sorry, by?
Every week, I guess. Or whenever the resource is ready, we can merge.
No, I told sprint is per a month.
Yeah, month end, like after
Month end, 31st or 30th.
Okay.
That time.
Okay, 31st. Now, this is your infra code, okay? Now, application code, okay? Please, this is very, if you're not working right, I'll bring you very good thoughts. You connect the dots, okay? If you're not working right, working people, they'll get to know because they'll follow. Now, so how many environments you have? Let's say dev, stage, pre-prod, production, right? Here I told production by month end, by next month, first week, I need to release here a feature that whatever the previous month you worked, right, in this month, whatever the feature you developers also will be working, right, application code also. Now, by when the developer also has to merge this code to main branch? By
First,
when?
maybe end of the month. Even he has to do the same time.
31st, right? Now, if you merge the 30 and all, you need some time to test also.
Right.
Dev stage. If we merge on 30th of the last 30th of the day, 30th day, this is also important, right? You
Right.
build a code, but that need to be tested, right? Yes. What you will say, you will test in the dev stage and all. That is true. That is for developer, they can test it. What we do, we will deploy in this pre-prod environment. We will deploy in pre-prod environment for like maybe 3 days. Regressions will be there. Regressions means just observe environment. Some test cases, they'll be running it. So with this thought, right, we need before merge or sometime you need like Like for example,
Sometime.
Sometime when you
let's say
before
for example, what is the good days in a month then? By when you can merge it? You shouldn't touch latter.
So there are 4 stages. I think every week we have to move to one stage.
So usually, right, I'll say like maybe by 25th, your code should be in which branch?
Prod.
Main branch. It should be in the main branch.
Okay.
Main branch. So from this main branch, I can deploy to which environment? Pre-prod. Because why? Main only will go to the which environment? Production.
Production.
By 25th, all your setup should be ready, and then they will deploy to the pre-prod. They will be ready for which one? Production. They need some days for regression. Here, some days under testing. Why? If there is any bug immediately, let's say if you get a bug right 30th and done, your total release will get blocked, right? They will say that don't deploy, right? So that's where when you say sprint is, don't think at the end of the day we can merge it. No. We will make you to merge before some days before itself. Your code has to be ready because they need a regression also, right? That's what. Any thoughts you want on it? Cool. So you should know that in feature branch, whatever the code you did before 25th, you have to complete all those. Before, for example, if it is depends upon the sprint and all. If it is a 1 month, if it is a 1 week, 3 days for within 3 days you need to merge. Next 2 days for testing only. Within those 3 days, your code has to be in which branch? First day it
Main
can be feature branch. Second also it can be feature branch. Third day, mandatory you need to merge it. If it is blocking, that's where your manager will come, they'll ask you a lot. Because those 2 days, if you give at the last day, if there is a bug, totally your release will get blocked. So you should know that. So that's where this is how your day will go, like planned task, unplanned task, you will be getting it. There is no immediate, sometimes if it is immediately what I mean was, here is that was saying, you will get a unplanned task, planned task. Planned task will be sprint, stand up. Other than these two, if you take any in between unplanned also, you have to be very careful. If you take other than this is very important for you. If it is very production critical, you have to take it. Production critical. So that's how that. So sprint, stand up. In your sprint, right, you will be working in the feature branch only. Whenever it goes to the production, but production we will not do at the end of the day. Before 1 week back, we will merge all your code. That will be tested in the pre-prod or dev somewhere. We will do continuous regression testing. Then we will release to production. Not at the end of the day. That's, you have to know it. Good. So with this, so my objective was how you will get a work sprint. Depends upon a company to company, it will vary. 1 month, it depends upon. Some companies will go 3 months also, but don't think that in a 3 months you will work at last month. No, every day you will have a stand-up call, your tickets has to be updated something. That's where they'll observe it. And when you work or not, where we will track it. You will say that I did a coding, but I can track right where
Branches.
I can go to SCM, I can see, right? What we ask you, update your SCM URL in the tickets, in which branch it is there. So before end of the sprint, end of the means not before day. We will have end of sprint before 1 week only. You have to merge all your code in the main branch. You need to put that link in the ticket. That's where you have to close the ticket. So that's how the process. Now. Yeah, any thoughts you want to ask on it? Sprint, planning, how you will get a task, what is your job? Any thoughts? Don't take more.
We call it.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, go ahead.
We call it this one as Agile also, right? If somebody will say.
Yes. That is Agile.
If you worked on Agile, I can say this is the Agile methodology.
Yeah,
right?
Agile, yes, Agile. Agile in the sense, see, nowadays, every company follows Agile. Agile in the sense, previously what was happening is, olden days, like 10 years back, I have seen it. Someone give the project, right? They don't care. Project managers also I have not seen. They'll trust you. So what we do, we will also waste a time consuming it, And one day we will all will sit, immediately we will go for release. Nowadays, no. In Agile, right, what will happen? Plan. Q1 plan. That Q1 will be divided into the sprints. This plan will be again every day we will get update, stand up. And you will get a tickets here. So we will track what you are doing very like, so if I follow continuously with you, right, every day stand up call, your manager will come, your scrum team will come, they'll discuss it. I have blogged on it. QA team will come. That URL is not available. I cannot test it. You will get blamed, right, continuously. So that's where you will get followed up. So Agile in the sense, delivery of the speed of this software, right? I was telling the first day itself. So our job to deliver the fast. So one of the methodology with this is the plan. This is the purely theoretically. So with this method, what will happen? Your delivery of the software will be more faster. This is the one. Like you came to the cloud, you came to the Kubernetes. That's the infrastructure fast delivery. This is one of the process delivery fast. That's yeah. Yes, it comes under the Agile. Yes.
Yeah,
Now you
because
got
some
it.
of people ask,
Yeah.
right? You guys
Sorry?
are worked in Agile methodology. So
Sorry.
some of the interviewers will ask, you guys are
Yeah.
worked in Agile methodology.
Yeah. They'll ask you like, what is how your day will go. You can say that I have joined the stand-up call. I will be having some kind of tickets which have been planned as like in the sprint planning. So I'll be working on them. I'll be updating it. So before we will have a sprint delivery, before that time I need to commit my changes. Then that the sprint will get over. I can close my tickets. For example, I have got these tickets. You can say like that. That's how my day went. You can say, yeah.
Understand. Thanks.
Yeah. Good. So you know, right? When feature branch has to be merged to develop our main.
So when we test on the feature branch environment, it's like if everything is fine, then we can merge.
But you will take one year time for that.
No. If, like first 3 days you have to merge whatever you have done in the feature branch.
Depends upon that depends upon not first 3 days. It depends upon what?
Okay.
Your sprint.
Understand.
Before sprint. Like in a sprint also you cannot wait for that many days. Like if it is sprint is 30 days, like maybe 25th day, depends upon minute they'll tell you. Because they need a time also, right? Testing team and all, they need a time, right?
So that is not a future wise. For example, why I'm asking, if it is that case, it's very difficult, right, to work everyone. So if it is a future wise, for example, need to create a S3, yes, we created send, we need to create a VPC. So that whatever the days we can, based on the resource or based on the future, we can complete our task and we can push it, right?
yeah.
No need to wait for that.
Yeah, you can push it. Yes, you can push it. Let's say.
Okay, again, that's a plan. I think it's company to company, team to team. It's going to be a plan. I think
That's where,
when they
right, I
want.
told you here. Let's say, for example, if you take a VPC, VPC also will take time, right? Longer time they'll take.
Right,
No?
right.
1 second. Oh, daylight saving started. Huh? Oh my God.
Yeah. 1 hour gone.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yesterday only night it started, maybe. But just a minute. Yeah. So cool. So. Yeah, like so you need to give a time to them as well, right? Let's say, for example, whatever the changes you make now, you got it 3 tickets now. You got it 3 tickets. Why you got it 3 tickets? Because in a month, if I say you need a VPC for 1 month, you can take 1 month. Because why you don't, like, for example, right? If VPC is very simple, if you take 1 month, right, the other person will ask you, hey, why it took 1 month? It's a very simple task. Then you need to put a judgment. In a VPC, there is a complexity of the NACL concept. I need to test very well in the inbound, outbound rule. I cannot put everything to the public. I know there's some best patterns. I need to put some, right? We have seen the complexity in the VPC. NACL. If you create NACL, the inbound, outbound will block somewhere, right? Good to have NACL. I wanted to implement that. That's where I needed time. If they say pick another ticket, yeah, I can pick a ticket, but I'll create for that separate ticket. But you can tell that it may get spillover. Now you took a S3 ticket, Can I carry for 1 month? You cannot do, right? So that's a very simple task. Whatever you completed, you can merge it. No need to wait for 1 month. That no need to wait till that end of the sprint. That you can carry. Lokesh, what you say? You get it right. You get it right. The simple task, whatever you took for a 1 week, the task, if it complete with 1 week, you can merge it to main. No need to wait for till end of the main. No need. But whatever the tickets you got it, for
Right.
all of them, work whatever you did, you need to complete before 25th, I mean, before the release. That's why. It is very simple task. You go ahead and then merge to main. You can tell them I have merged it, I have completed it. You can say that. Yeah.
Noted.
So you know now the sprint, how you get a ticket, when to work, what is the process, sprint, scrum call, feature branch, when to merge to the, when main will go to production. It depends upon the sprint planning, the sprint duration. So let's go with this. Now, my objective is this. We have a lab static code. I wanted to deploy. When I say static code, which language code it can be?
HTML
PHP.
or Node.js.
Static code. HTML, React JS. I think Node is a backend.
Sorry, React. Yeah, sorry.
React JS or jQuery. You know, right? If someone comes to me with this, first question where you need to ask. Let's say you forgot the current SCM classes. Earlier days, if I say you where you used to deploy, from where you used to get this code previously.
Virtual machines. Like on-premises.
Yeah. No. In the initial days, we deployed as a static code, right? Static code somewhere we downloaded, na? You deployed it. Okay, let's go like this. Forget about SCM classes. Currently, the current where we pushed the code under, forget it. Initial days, if I say deploy the code into the Apache.
Yeah, /var/ww/html or
this is the you guys did, right? Deploy the code to Apache. From
right.
where you got the code?
The code we got from jQuery, any zip file or anywhere we used to download from internet. Yeah.
Now in the companies we don't bring internet code. We have people, right? For this. Who are there for us to make this code?
Developers.
So now, do you take internet code, or we have, for example, we are only behaving as a developer, right? Now, where is our code?
Repository.
Repo.
Exactly. You need to ask to the developer repository. Next, one more question. What do you ask them? Very important. Branch. Which branch? Like, so there will be main, develop, there will be feature branch. You need to ask them, this is what your job, developer job. No. So I have the code at SCM already. This is the place. Where is this guy? This is the code. This is the code, application code. This code I wanted to deploy to where we will be deploying. Static code, Nginx, S3, or some place you can deploy, right? That's where. So let's go with this one now. Apache I wanted to deploy. I need to have one mission, right? No. SCM is ready. SCM is ready. To deploy this code, I need to have one infrastructure also, right? What is the infrastructure needed for this static code? What is the infrastructure you need to run this code?
We need Apache
Server
software.
EC2.
I want to go with Apache only. Yeah. What is the infrastructure you need?
One EC2 machine.
EC2 machine.
Yeah. VPC, SG, EC2, all this setup, right? Let's go. Please bear with me. I'll go with the basic one now. Basic one. Let's go with EC2. Batch instance. Why I'm creating Apache now?
As the main code is PHP application we are running.
This code.
HTML language.
HTML, right? So for HTML, recommended one is the I'm creating a EC2 to on top of that I'll install the Apache. So let's go EKSL. Let's go here. I'm not following that user data blah blah. Just I need a EC2 machine. No?
Sorry, one doubt here. So that's all the instance apart from Windows and the other one, all are Linux only. The instances type.
Majority I have seen it. If it is .NET only, we log for Windows.
Okay. Other all are Linux only, right? Backend.
Majority. If
Got
it
it.
is .NET, Windows we prefer.
Understood.
Yeah.
So mostly, if they ask which instance, like which instance type you are using, means like Ubuntu or Amazon, like which one we have to say. Normally, companies which one they use. This is my is like my question, because I don't know which Ubuntu they'll use, Ubuntu or Linux.
Amazon.
So mostly people use Amazon Linux only.
Yeah. That's where.
Okay.
So that's where again the question will come now. Which flavor of where you want to run an application? EKS or VM?
Okay. If it is EKS.
In EKS again the base AMI, right? Whatever the worker node we are getting, those worker nodes our EC2 missions are AWS AMIs.
Okay, if it is our space, again it will change. I don't know. Means like I'm just asking. Even if it is AWS.
No. You already know it. You already know it. That's where we discussed it.
Yeah. Okay. It is AWS AMIs.
Why AWS AMI? Why can't your
Because
AMI?
they're handling. It's managed by AWS, right?
No, worker node they will not manage, right? You have to manage.
Okay. Okay. Worker node. Okay.
Then why you are going their AMI? I told few of them. We will go with their AMI only. So your question is, do you want to go with Amazon or Ubuntu? Something, right? For example, I told
Right.
where is our
Mostly.
application? I'll ask again here. Where is application? Okay. Then
Okay.
Ubuntu also, if it is VM, people will go Ubuntu because, right, some softwares yum install and all will not work. Ubuntu is you will install easily. The software installation, right? Majority some softwares are very flexible for Ubuntu. You cannot immediately on the Amazon Linux and all. It will be bit struggle. In Ubuntu, right, you will get all the softwares. So that's where the package was not available. So that's where I went for Ubuntu. It's no matter any OS is okay. Amazon Linux,
Okay.
so all will perform same baseline only. Now, you told EKS. In the EKS worker node only, right? This worker node, you manage or AWS? We manage.
We manage.
But we will not. Can I take this? Can I attach this mission to EKS worker node? Can I attach this EC2 mission?
No.
Why? Why can't you attach?
Yeah. Seriously, I don't know. Actually, yeah.
No, you know already. You know already. I'll tell you the story. You know already. You have to connect the dots. In the worker node, what will be running? Kubelet, kubeproxy, Docker.
Right.
You need to install those
Just
three.
for the Docker file.
You
We
need
don't have Docker file here.
No, not Docker file. Docker software. Docker, kubelet, kubeproxy. Those three you need to install on this EC2 machine. Okay.
Okay. Then we can connect to EKS.
Yeah. Yes. You need to bring from the API server, right? You need to bring one certificate, one URL. In this EC2 mission, I need to create one shell script. My kubelet, who will talk to from worker node to API server? Who will communicate?
kubectl.
No. From
Kubelet
worker,
will
kubelet, right?
yeah.
Right.
I need to configure in this EC2 mission to talk to my API server and all. That's where complexity. That's where we avoid our AMIs. Now AWS,
Understand.
AWS EKS AMI.
So we have to install all this worker and all in this. Am I right?
Yeah. If you go here, right, AWS EKS AMI now. Who will take care of these AMIs? AWS will. You will have a list of AMIs here. They'll give EKS optimized AMIs. There will be one list will be there. EKS optimized. Every region will have a one EC2 list will be there. Yeah. There is a big list is there. Every month they'll release. Every like depends upon whenever they make a changes here. List. Their release, they have one list, AMS list will be there. Error driving, manage node group. This is the one. Let's say here, if you go somewhere retrieve, this is the command, maybe you may need to. Like, this is the like this AMS will be there, like this AMS will be there. This is like these are the AMIs will be there. You need to use these AMIs only for EKS worker nodes now. Now,
Okay.
if you use this AMIs worker node, these AMIs are Amazon Linux AMIs only. Okay. Now,
Right.
so your worker nodes are running on which OS now? Ubuntu or Amazon Linux?
Amazon Linux.
Amazon Linux EKS optimized AMI, that is only for EKS only. This mission, whatever the AMI you have taken, this one.
This is Amazon again.
Then
Amazon
just
Linux. only.
Amazon Linux only now. No. So that's where now you know now EC2 mission on which AMI now? You know right now. If you are running application on the EKS, the worker nodes are Amazon EKS optimized AMIs only. If you are running it. But your Docker file are there, right? Docker file. For your running application, Docker file will be there, right? That Docker
Right.
file, what you are taking from base image you are taking, right? That base image can be Ubuntu, Alpine, that can be any. It doesn't matter, right? Because it runs on the
Understood.
Docker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Thanks.
So,
Thanks for the clarity.
yeah, no problem. Yeah. Now you know, right? Like, so I took my code is in SCM. I wanted to deploy to the Apache. We need to create this infrastructure. I created an EC2. Here is the EC2. Let's go here. Please bear with me now. You know, right? We are going to the previous sessions only, wherever we started in the initial days. Earlier, previously, what was the code we were bringing? From where we were bringing the code?
From internet.
Now,
From repo.
where is the, where is our code?
In repo.
SCM.
SCM,
In SCM, also one more specific branch also. Specific branch. Now, if you see, right, how many EC2 missions I have created it here? One. This is in the environment, right? We will have a 4 EC2 missions, for example, for same application. One is for dev, one is for stage, one is for pre-prod, one is for production. If you come to my project, right, we have almost like 12 environments. Before production, right, we have 12 environments. If I want to go to the production, that has to be well tested in the before 12 environments. We have multiple perf environments in between. In my project, right? You have to connect this one, dev, stage, pre-prod, production. Here is the same. Now you think it, I have created here only. Here only. This is the one environment I created. Let me rename it. Okay. Dev Apache. Like that, how many environments I need to create now? Same.
4.
Same EC2 missions, how many I need to create? 4.
4.
Just yeah, how many environments I need to create? Production. In production, they may need more EC2 missions also.
Right.
Because it's not one EC2 mission, right? Any questions you want, ask on it. Why do I need to create 4 same EC2 missions? Why?
To test.
These 3 we will not give to users.
Yeah.
We will not give to end users. This will be for end users. These 3 will be for our internal teams. Internal teams, they'll be testing it. Our QA teams, perf teams, internal our developers. Even I will also be testing it. All these are all restricted to internal only. This will be.
So I have one more doubt here. So if my environment, like whatever the task is completed and that EC2 went the application went live, so the remaining 3 will kill, right? Or how it's going to be handled?
That's fair.
Major.
Let's say sprint 1.
Understand.
Developer made a code. Now sprint 2. In this sprint, it went live here. Okay. Now there will be bugs will be coming. Some feature requirement will be coming, right? Continuously.
Okay.
For next month also there will be coding will be there, right? Some feature request. They want enhancement.
Okay. If not, then we can kill, right?
If there is no development at all, that's just a deployment. That's one-time delivery, you mean?
No, yeah, one-time delivery. Maybe if in future, if it will come, we can create and we can work because it's a cost optimization, right? So why we want to keep that 3 environments if it is a feature went live?
Feature
I mean,
went
I don't know. I'm just asking.
true,
Feature
true,
went live.
that is true, that
Yeah.
is true. But once feature went live, then there will be some new business requirement will be coming right from the teams. Hey, add this functionality to the code. End users wanted this functionality. These things continuously request will be coming, right? Requirement.
We can reuse them. Understand?
Yeah. You have to reuse continuously every time. But if developers are not using in the daytime weekend, you can bring down, you can scale down these ones.
Understand? Understand?
Yeah. This will be continuously will be up. That's where even as a DevOps guy, your job is not only production. Somewhere developer will be breaking one of their environment. This is for one application I told. If you have
Right.
50,
There are multiple.
50 applications, your day will be going here only in the non-production. Somewhere they'll be breaking. They'll be saying, I need some resource here, some enhancement. That's where developer job also will be there, right? Not one-time code delivery, no. They'll be doing
Understand?
more enhancements. That enhancement you need to test here, right? Again, here under. Cool. Now, why do we need this many environments? These are all for testing.
Testing.
This is for production.
Yes.
Here we cannot test. Here we cannot test it. You think, for example, BookMyShow only, for example. BookMyShow linked with third-party many applications, right? Third-party,
Yeah.
many people. Sorry, what is that? To book, what is that? Travel, Redbus. Go easily, Redbus. It is depending upon the many third-party APIs, right? Third-party travelers, right? If third-party traveler application also not working, so now I cannot book a ticket here, right? I cannot test it, right? Whether ticket is working or not. I cannot test right here. Redbus cannot use for testing. They cannot test for Redbus production application to paying money, right? They will even APS RTC people also will have same environment. They will also will have it. They will give a APS RTC kind of people test their testing URL to Redbus here. Here full-fledged testing will happen. Then we will allow here production. In production, we will not test that. Paying money some mandal, they will not test it. Here only the testing will happen, everything. So my objective was, here I created one EC2 mission. In the real-time environment, you will have a multiple EC2 missions. Dev, stage, pre-production, production. For production, we will create multiple URLs. Now you tell me, for one application, how many EC2 missions will be there? Just
Minimum 4. Yeah, minimum 4. Like in this case, dev stage, pre-prod, prod.
production, why you went with one EC2 mission only? Production is very critical, right?
A production minimum 2 for high availability.
Why only 2? Yeah, that very good, awesome. High availability, true. Why only 2 then? If more
So
users
we
are,
can,
now
yes,
let's
we
say
can increase.
more users are coming.
Then we can increase the family type, instance type.
Yeah, very good. So that it will, so CPU memory, yeah, nice. That's good one. So you will increase the family type that can hold the, that is called whatever the scaling you did, right? Vertical scaling. You are increasing the same EC2 type. Or what you can do, horizontal scaling. You can bring the same EC to another. You can add to the load balancer. Horizontal scaling also you can do. Yeah. That's nice. Whatever you said that is true. We do kind of scaling only. Now, what we do, right? What type of ECT you have to go? That's true. You did a scaling type. How do you know that which type you have to scale? RM series, how do we know? So, right here, here before stage or here, we will have a thing called perf environment also. Here, perf team, they will simulate virtually users they'll create. Here, right? This team job is to tell you in production what type of EC2 you have to go, how many EC2 missions you need to go. This team job only, perf team job. As a production, as a DevOps guy, I cannot say that go with M5 and all. I cannot say that. There is a dedicated team What I can do, I can create infrastructure. I can say that go with the Terraform. I can say that go with the VPC model. I can recommend that infrastructure recommendation, but I cannot say that production sizing. Production sizing, there will be separate team will be there, perf team. They will recommend you. You got it right? What I'm saying. If more users are coming, failures are coming, you can ask these people. Usually, whenever you are setting up the production itself, you can ask them how many EC2 machines I need for production, because equal to the production load size in a sprint call, right? Our product manager, they will tell, hey, 1,000 users are coming. We need to test 1,000 user capability. This team will tell you. Any thoughts you want to ask on it? How many production EC2 machines we need? Guys, can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Sorry.
For production, how many EC2 machines we need?
Minimum 2.
Why only 2?
That puff team will decide and tell ki how many resources we will be required.
Exactly. You have to say that we have a perf team. They will recommend the sizing. That's you can say that. But now you may get one more question in your current environment. How many you are running? So you have to be very smart on that answer. You have to check existing environment anyone. Yeah. Yes. Perf team job is the one. How many EC2 missions has to decide. What type of EC2 also they will decide, because here they will do bunch of load testing. Every release they'll do load testing, because any feature get changed, right? They'll do load testing. These people also will give the green signal. That's where you remember I was telling, we don't merge before 31st and or something. We will merge before itself. So that perf team, QA team, all they will test, they will give the green signal to go for production. Yeah. So now,
Here coming to
yeah,
EKS, then how it's going to be?
yeah,
How many?
number of pod count.
That's what that also perf team will say. Means normally
Yes, yes.
3, 10.
Any
Right?
production
3.
sizing, how many number of pod count you need to go perf team? Yes, they have to tell me.
Understood.
My job is to maintain infrastructure, not number of users to handle, right? There is a dedicated team
Understood.
there. Yes.
Right.
Any production failure, the scaling failure, this team will own it, not the you. Your job is to provision the infrastructure only, not to number of instances. No. In the case, number of pod replicas, number of count will be decided by the perf team. Here, that's okay. This here, okay. Here, this okay. One, you can go here. But perf, they will decide it. They will be scaling it. This perf team also will be scaling themselves. You can give them the replicas count, update here, give them the steps, they will be doing it. Otherwise, you need to coordinate for every release with these people. Cool. Now you know, right, how your day will be going it. Now you have to visualize it. Sprint call, release will be happening it. You will be coordinating. This is for one application. You think in my environment, 300 applications are there. So we have almost like 40 DevOps are there in my team currently, like something. You think the scaling of the environment. It depends upon the project, depends upon the application, what you are working, also important. Cool. So back to here, you should know that not only one EC2, you will have a multiple environments. Non-prod will be for our internally testing environment, non-production. All these are called non-production. All these are non-prod. This is the production. Now, very clear. You know the two, you have the clarity. Where is code?
Yes, CM.
Where we need to deploy?
EC2 here.
Yeah, EC2. What's on what software?
Apache.
Now you know, right? Why? Because it is the language. Because of the language, right? Please, I will for next example, right? I will change the example. So we will see different category, because in the industry, right? They'll be expecting it now. Cool. Can you guys help me here? I have connected to EC2 mission. Next, what I need to do? This is the plain vanilla EC2 mission. There is no software.
Need to install Apache. So
How did we create EC2?
Through console.
Through console.
Yeah, please, I need those keywords, what we did manually. Okay. Now code is there. Apache is ready. Next. Code is
We have to.
We need to clone that.
Yeah.
we need to clone this code directly, right? Something.
Right.
Which protocol?
SSH.
SSH.
Go here. Take the SSH. Somewhere.
Git clone.
Observe here. I mean,
We have to create it. Yeah. We have to create a folder.
what is the tool you need to interact with?
Clone. Git clone.
Git clone, right? What is the tool you are using?
Git.
Git. Git is the client to interact with. Yeah. Let's create a folder, as you said. That is a good approach. Git to clone. I'm sorry. Git to clone. Observe, please. These are basic. Git clone. You have to tell me.
We have to install it also. It is not install it.
So what is the task we are doing right now?
We are deploying the static website. On
No,
Apache.
here. What is the one I did here? I tried to make it. Here, what is the one?
You try to clone.
Installing
Like we have to bring the code here.
Bring the code from SCM, right?
Yeah.
SCM into which server? Into
Apache server.
Apache directly. We are bringing, right? What is the command we are using? Git
Clone.
that URL. So what is the tool we need for that?
Git.
Is very important. I need this one so that it will be very easy for you. I cannot tell it next time. That's where you need a Git here. Cool. So that repo also should be exist already. Okay. With you know, right? With what protocol you are trying to communicate for Git here?
SSH.
Let's see. Yes.
We don't have access.
You know, right now.
Yeah. So we have to give the it's like the connection we have to do from
This error, you know already.
Actually, pretty system will have a public.
We have to add the access key and the secret key.
Access key, secret key. So you got confused with many keys keyword. Okay.
no
Public
actually
key and
yeah,
private key we need to include. .ssh code.
From where to where you are communicating? From EC2 to GitHub. So in your EC2 mission, generate a SSH key. First check SSH key is there or not. Which user? Root user. So go here, LSF and LTRA. You have .ssh folder. Now, it is in EC2, okay? I'm telling it back again. Here, no ID RSA, let's generate. If it is not there, generate again, do LSF and LTR, bring this key.
Yes.
Wow. What is this, man? This much big key. Oh. Go to that repository. Let me add it to my user directory only.
Settings. SSH.
You can add at repo level also. So we go here. This is EC2. Let's go ahead it here. Add SSH key. So our code or internet code we are bringing now to Apache.
Our code.
Please, I need the comments. Okay, I need the comments. Next time, go back again. Go back to the code folder. What was the command to bring the code from remote to local? EC2?
Git clone.
Awesome. You know, right? With what protocol we are bringing?
SSH.
SSH.
Now you got the code. I have seen these are the, we expect you please, when you join a project, right? These are the basic elements. You shouldn't ask anyone why I got this error and that. By seeing this, you should know that you are trying to communicate with a SCM, with a such protocol, you are getting this error. You shouldn't ask it because with your experience you are coming, right? You shouldn't ask it. Sometimes even if you add it, you may need to, your project manager or someone not giving the permissions, you will get an error. You will get an error.
And this is one time, right, for the system?
Yeah, one time, yes, one time, yes. Cool. Now, where is the code?
It's in our
In
a
the
folder in EC2.
in EC2. Now, where I need to deploy it?
/var/www/html.
So, I did a clone to a, let's say, let's follow the step. Code is ready in SCM. Second, clone.
Clone.
Before cloning, what is the prerequisite? Key should be there, right?
Connect to SS. Yeah. Key.
Third, we clone to temporary folder, right?
Right.
This is, I can say workspace, okay? I'll say workspace. Temporary folder, you can say workspace. Next.
We have to copy and move to /var/.
Done. No. CP star var
/var/html.
done. Went into, you can check it here. Go here where www XML. File scheme. How can I test now?
So if we have allow, it's like a public key and
I'm sorry.
port.
No, I want to test now this one outside.
Yeah.
You have to tell immediately.
Yeah, port number. Yeah. So with the port number.
That's what I was telling. We are going back to our old model.
Right. We have to check whether we have allowed or not.
80.
Anyway, for time
The
being.
response code, connection time note. Immediately you should know that what went wrong. Done. Save rules. Let's refresh.
Yeah.
From where the code came? From my, observe the flow, please.
Yes, same.
From local
To SCM to Apache.
SM to Apache. Now you tell me, I wanted to make some color behind, some kind of requirement. For this, I want
We
to
have to go on main, change in the local. We have to commit.
something I
How to
want to
push.
make, I wanted to bring the code here. We will not edit in the EC2 mission. Can we edit if possible? You can edit.
Right.
But that's not the good practice in the standard current model. Like in the DevOps model, not to modify in the servers usually, like until some specific. Good to go always modify in the local. Which file? Index. Let's add one more line, for example, or some busy color. Let's see. Let's bring this code only. Cool. I have modified the code. What is the thumb rule? Thumb rule of the, when you modify a code, what you need to do? Let me go to
Git add.
Submit. Yeah, git add and git commit.
new window. Let me go for that folder. Go to that folder, CD, desktop. Always remember when you're modifying a code, in which branch you are, you can check that here. You modified right here. Here. In which branch right now, I mean?
Main branch.
Main branch. What branch is recommended when you modify the code?
Feature branch.
Let's go to create a new branch. You can create here or you can create in the command line also here. Check here what in which branch you are in. Which branch you are in? Main. Create a new branch. What is the command to create a main branch? Sorry.
Git branch
Git checkout,
checkout minus B.
FNB,
FNP, something like
branch name, yeah, feature branch, whatever.
IN feature -1 something. You will have a like kind of tickets, okay? IN feature, blah blah something. Done. Now you can see that changes will be here in this branches. You see here automatically it changed here. Now what is happening here? You are in a separate branch, main to your. So when you make a changes, right, you can check like this status. Which file I have modified?
Index.html.
Now thumb rule same git add git commit, then put it. You can put it added some busy color. That's it. Thumb rule. You cannot push directly when you make a changes. Git add commit. Next is the command push. Git branch get push origin. You have to put that branch name. Done. So you see, right? If any new feature comes, first what they do, they will develop the feature. We will push to SCM. Then your job will come. Then your job will come. Now again, what I need to do? This feature I need to test. We need to deploy, right? Code is ready. Next, we need to deploy, right?
Yes,
Where I need to deploy? Where is the code? Modified code.
it is in SEM.
It is in SCM. In which branch?
IN.
In which branch? Some feature branch, right? So in a feature branch, right? This is the my feature branch. Here you go right here. This is the my feature branch. So this feature branch, we will deploy in the dev and all. If it is working, then I will raise an what is that?
MRRPR.
Pull
Yeah,
request.
yeah.
Pull request. Pull request in GitHub. GitLab we call as an MR. Cool. Now, what I need to do here? Do we deploy directly in the var www.html folder or we have a temporary workspace folder?
Temporary workspace folder.
Now go back here, LSF and LTR. We have cloned right already here. 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 Here also you can check in which branch you are right now here. When you clone right, automatically clone also will structure like in your local also here. In which branch right now here in? Where I am right now here? Where I am right now?
Main,
Here,
main
here.
branch.
Here in EC2 or in the local? Here.
EC2.
Where is my code?
Local.
No. Local to it went to somewhere, na?
No.
SEM.
We pushed
SCM.
it local to SCM. So local to SCM we pushed it. This is the flow where we are bringing from local SCM to Apache. This is the flow we are doing it. I have modified my code in a feature branch. I have pushed my code to SCM. Now what is pending? SCM to Apache. Previously, what branch we deployed in the Apache? What branch previously?
Main branch.
Now my changes are in the main branch or feature branch?
Feature branch. Feature branch.
I need to bring those code right again.
Yeah.
So you can run a command called in the same folder wherever you have cloned right previously. If it is not there, you can clone. You can delete again, you can clone it. You can do just a command called git pull. Just run a git. Just run a git pull. Can you see here what it is doing? Git pull. Git pull, what it does? It will pull all the remote branches into also local, into local. You see here somewhere. Some branch name came, na? How to check in which branch I am in? This is the command, git branch. Check here again, git branch. Still you are in which branch here?
Main.
In which branch my changes are there? No need to say IN something, say feature branch only, okay? In which branch right now my changes are there? Feature branch. You can check this command, git branch -a. It will display how many branches are there. All the branches. In which branch my changes are there? Color changes. Main or feature?
Feature.
I need to check out to that feature. Git. Switching from one branch to another branch.
Check out name, branch name.
Paste. So automatically your code also will get the latest modified code now. Now I need to copy right now. What is the command to deploy to Apache? Deploying command. What is the command? I need to deploy this code into Apache. Deployment is nothing but copy only. What is the command we need to copy?
CP.
CP F1 star. Where I need to deploy? What is the path?
/var/www.
Already this story we did many times. HTML. It's saying already exists. Let's overwrite. Yes. Overwrite yes. Overwrite yes. Done. Let's refresh it again. Now again I need to make some more new color. One more color. Something. Where I need to modify the code.
Local.
Again, where I need to push.
SEM.
Again, where I need to bring. What are the commands? Can you guys help me here? Pushes to
SEM.
Yeah.
SEM. Yes, in SEM, what will be there? Repo will be there and the branches. Next, what is the next job? Guys, you did already. No?
From repo, we need to pull the changes. First time, no, next time pull
Yeah.
the changes.
Pull the changes and what I can do? Check out to
Check
the
out to that branch.
specific branch. Next is the deploy. Deploy is nothing but that copy only. Copy to this folder. This is the folder. So there are the problems with this method. There are the problems. What are the problems is here? If you deploy, for example, if you deploy this code, you deployed it, it is working fine. Now let's say, for example, you want to revert to the previous code again. You want to revert to the previous branch, previous somewhere. I don't want to, let's say, for example, I want to go to the previous again. I don't want to see this color. I want to revert, you know it. From which branch this code came?
Main
The
branch.
feature branch.
No, this color came from which branch?
Feature branch.
In which branch the stable code is running?
Main branch.
Main
Main
branch.
What I can do again? I can immediately what I
Check
can
out the main branch.
What you can do here? Go back here, CD, code, ls, application code, here lsfnltr, git, branch, git,
Check out main.
Now you are in, you will not have that color related here. Now again I need to deploy. What is the command to deploy?
Copy.
CP. That's it. www HTML. Yes. Done. Let's refresh it now. Who is helping you? One feature is helping you to revert forward back. What is the feature did you see here? One guy is helping you. What is the one?
Git branch.
Branching strategy, right?
Yeah.
If I merge not working code into the main, what will happen again? Some kind of issues will be coming, right? Let's say, for example, I have not tested it. I don't want that feature. I want to revert immediately. Bit problem, right? Again, let's say what I mean was whatever the feature branch code, if you are merged in the main, both you cannot immediately write now. To whom you need to ask it now? Let's say feature branch code also merged to main, but you you deployed the color code now. Previously, no color. Okay. From the main. Now what developer did? He merged feature and main. In both the branches, color is there. Now I need to revert back again. To whom you need to ask now?
Again, developer we need to ask.
You need to ask the developer, right? That's where what we do. That's where what we do. For every environment before deployment. First, which branch I have deployed it? First, which branch I have deployed?
Feature branch,
First.
then main branch.
First, I have deployed
Main branch.
main branch.
Branch.
Next,
Need to create another branch, feature branch, and
Feature branch,
deploy using feature branch.
yeah. Here, right? I have deployed the code directly, right? Now go back to the previous first day classes. From where you bought the code when you are deploying to the Apache. In the initial level classes, from where you bought the code.
Internet.
Internet.
STM.
What file you were getting from the internet?
GIF file.
GIF file, right?
Okay.
Same thing. When I get a code from main branch, developer job is to till here only. Here developer will stop. All this your job. What I'll do from the main branch, I'll make a package. Working code package. I will say that 1.zip. Next time in the feature branch, I'll say that 2.zip. If they merge feature branch changes also, I will say if they merge also main branch. Here also color is there. In this branch also color is there. They merged into the main branch. What I will do, these files, I'll make a 3.zip. You observing it? What I'm creating extra files? Whatever the code they gave me, I'm going to create a kind of package. 1.zip, 2.zip, 3.zip. Let's say, for example, we were discussing it, right? You don't have a package concept. Main you deployed, no color. Feature branch you deployed, color came. They merged to main. Now in this two color is there. Now you want to revert to this color. To whom you need to ask now? Developer. Okay, remove the code. Now what I'm going to do, instead of asking the developer, right? Whenever they say the branch, I'm going to make a package. I will store this package as one place. Artifactory. Here I will store. Here this and all I will store in the Artifactory. Now, first time I will deploy the zip file. Whenever they say it, next developer will give you the feature code. For that also I'll make a package. I will bring this zip file. I will download this zip file. I will extract. I will deploy it. Next time again I will, if he merged into the main, I will deploy it. Now I want to revert now. Which zip file I can revert immediately? I no need to depend upon someone right here. Don't touch the code. No need to make code in the changes, right? I can bring one file immediately. Here color is there. Here color is there. In this model, right? No package model. Here package concept came. Here, to whom you need to ask to revert the code here?
To developer, we need to ask.
Because why? In the main branch also you got the color kind of concept, color feature. You need to ask the developer,
Yes.
hey, because even if you check out, right? In the check, because you did a pull, in the pull, all the changes will come. Now you have a dependency on the developer. After making a package concept, do you need to ask the developer here?
No.
Because you made a package, whatever the first time you made a package here. This zip file, we will do practically, we'll get to know. You no need to ask any developer at all here in this case. Because why? Whenever they gave you the code, what are you making every time?
Package.
Package. First time, when they gave, you made a 1.zip, there is just a plain vanilla, there is no color and all. Next time, they made a color, they merged it, again you made a, again, you deployed this anyone. Now you want to revert. What file you can bring immediately?
1.zip.
there is a dependency eliminated, right, with this model now. So here you are directly bringing the code, you are deploying it. Here extra, what I'm doing here extra.
Making the packages.
Why we need to make a package? What did you got it? What is the benefit if we make a package?
It will eliminate the dependencies.
You can
to-
bring, you can bring working code only right now. You don't need to ask the developer, right? Immediately some revert needed and all. Otherwise, you need to wait till developer has to fix the code and all something. That's fair. So now let's go with this flow. I'll put the same flow here. What is the extra step is coming here now? Clone, pull the changes, check out to the specific branch. Next, what is the specific step? Make a
Artifactory.
Make it
what is the make a package, save into Artifactory. Now, if you want to deploy this code, from where you need to download? Where is my code?
Artifactory.
Exactly. Download from. What is the file you have to download? HTML files or
zip file. Zip file.
exactly zip. And what you have to do?
Extract.
And deploy. Any thoughts you want to ask on it? Why we went for packaging concept? Because if you directly check out from SCM, right, if there is any problem to revert, it will be very problematic. With the packaging, right, what we are doing it, whatever the version they are giving saying it is working, I'm making that package, storing somewhere, deploying it. If it is not working, I'll go to the, I no need to ask the developer again because I have stored previously working code at some place. This is what your job. In this 2, 3, 4 are DevOps job only. These are all our job only. Bring the code, check out to specific branch, deploy and all. Again, you did one more job right here. Infrastructure creation also your job. One of our job only here. So right now we did all those manual steps. Just remember those steps, what we did here. Git clone, specific branch checkout, deployment is copy, this and that. Tomorrow we will experiment with these steps. The kind of automation something you can attempt. Chalo guys, please, I have uploaded all the videos in the, in the bucket, you can download them. Thank you guys.